Hello there everyone, it is me back again doing another movie review. Done about 3-4 so far, and today is just another one. It's going to be on Paranormal Activity 4. Yes, that is the fourth instalment out of, well, the other three that have appeared on our screens every October for the past 3 years, or now 4. In this instalment we see a continuation from number 2, where we see Katie in number 2 takes Hunter, the baby, from the cot and walks away with him, if you remember that correctly. That is exactly what happened. And in Paranormal Activity 4 it's a continuation from that, from 2011, so it fast forwards from 2006 to 2011, therefore it is 5 years down the line. Therefore Hunter is 6 in the movie. No, so it's therefore it just goes on 6 years down the line. Just gave you a little bit of a spoiler there, didn't mean it, but I'll tell you anyway. So therefore Hunter is 6 now, and it's just a continuation from that. It's based on this new family, but we do see that Katie does reappear about halfway into the film. Actually, she reappears. And pretty much the outline of the film is that, well, in the first scene we see a recap from number 2 about what happened, and then it goes on to do with this kid in the new family, where they are, well, from this foster kid who's with his foster family, and he's playing football, and there's this little boy standing alone, and then the camera turns back, and then the boy disappears. The boy keeps on reappearing in certain odd places. Turns out he's a next door neighbour, or he's a neighbour from across the road. Something then happens to his mum. He then comes to the house for 3 days, and he lives with the foster family of this other kid for 3 days, and that is when stuff starts to go a bit wrong. Now I must admit, if I was going to score this, I'd say, not score it, but if I was going to compare this to number 3, I'd say the ending was better in number 3, more special effects, rather than number 4. 4 though does actually add for more of a detailed ending, and I must admit in number 4 I thought one part near towards the ending was actually the ending, but it continued on, and also number 4 does leave you on a bit of a cliffhanger, let's say that, at the very least. It's a really good entertaining film, very comedic as well in times, very little funny sentences being said by the boyfriend of the female that you see in the trailer. A very comedic actor he is. Really good film, and it was actually a nice vibe between the horror of it as well as the comedic value within the horror. I actually compare this type of film to somewhat of a Shaun of the Dead, where it's not really gory. Well, it's kind of gory, but at the same time it still has that comedic value, and you still have a couple of laughs in it as well. But at some points it does really make you jump, and I do mean jump, and the last scene does get you jumping, trust me. And some of the scenes below, some of the other scenes as well, and also just to add the special effects when stuff happens, it's just top of the notch. We all know by the other previous 3 films that Paranormal Activity is known for all of this creepy, paranormal stuff, supernatural stuff that goes on, and it does the job once again in Paranormal Activity 4, pulled it off tremendously, and I must admit I cannot wait. I guarantee you there will be another 5th instalment. I'm hoping it will be based on the story of the Nan. If not, I reckon it will be another fast forward, say it's about 2024, where you see Hunter and these kids and the way it continues on. But I'd actually like to see a film on how all of the supernatural activity started to happen. We haven't seen that yet. The furthest we've gone back is to the Nan. Now that ain't the start of it. I want to see the Nan story to it, and I think that's what all of the people want to see as well, how this supernatural activity started to happen. And yeah, it's one thing I cannot wait to see. But one of the things I do love as well about the Paranormal Activity 4 is that the trailer, nothing actually happens that was actually featured in the trailer, which is actually quite surprising for me. Usually films, as well as Paranormal Activity in previous years, they've showed stuff that's happened in the trailers during the film, where that wasn't the case. In number 4 the trailer wasn't actually too much of a giveaway of what's going to happen, if I must admit. It was really good, and I reckon you should all go and recommend I reckon you should actually all go and see the film. Really worth watching at the moment compared to all of the other films that are in cinemas at the moment. Apart from Taken 2, I've never seen Taken, but apparently it's a very good film. So do go and see Taken 2 as well. Sorry guys, my eyes look a little bit like that, mate. Seriously, it looks a little bit closed from here, but that's because I'm a bit tired. You know, a bit late night. It's 12 o'clock now, midnight in the UK, so that's why I'm doing this video quite late. But as always, don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and also check out my website, which really hasn't been updated, I must say, but still go and check it out. Subscribe for more, guys, and I'll see you all later. Peace.